welcome back to the last minute screamer, Liverpool career mode. And we're straight in with a game against Brentford in the league. We had some technical issues with the last episode, so episode 9 isn't available. But if you go onto the TikTok page at Last Minute Screamer, you'll see the results. And we continue our good form in the league with a 2-1 win over Brentford at home. So yeah, we struggled to get the last episode out as I was unable to upload the game footage. But if you go over to the TikTok page at Last Minute Screamer, you'll see the results. And we've just had a bid there for Szoboszlai, the captain, which was rejected out of hand. And McAllister wants to play in this game against Leverkusen. We've got 2 games left in the Europa League. We're not doing too great. We're not in the automatic playoff zone. So if we don't do any well in this, we could find ourselves in a playoff 2-legged tie just to get into the round of 16 in this Europa League campaign. So we go away to Bayer Leverkusen. It's a tough game tonight, but we're going to be looking to get the 3 points. We've had some really tough games in this competition so far, and the results have been a bit sketchy. But with 2 games to go, we want to get maximum points to put us through into the automatic round of 16 zone, so that we don't have to play that extra 2-legged playoff. But it's Bayer Leverkusen who are on the attack to begin with, and they're looking to create here on the edge of the area. Can they work it through? The defence is holding up, but he's turned and he's hit the crossbar, and that's an early warning for Areola and his Liverpool team. It's a tough day. It's a tough night away in Germany, and especially at the Bay Arena. And they're looking to attack again. We're struggling to get hold of the ball at the minute, and they've got it in a dangerous area. And he's still on the attack. They're working it lovely, and the ball, good save, and he's managed to get it clear. So we survive an early scare there. It's still 0-0, but it's not the way we wanted to start the game. And it looks like they're in again, and he's pulled it back. And now we can hit him on the counter-attack. Isak's in here. He's clean through. He's got to score. It's the first chance. He's got to score. Oh, he's missed it. The keeper made the save, but really, he had all the time in the world to put that away. And he didn't put it away, so corner to come. Ball's played in. Up towards Kanate, off the line. And cleared away. Can we keep it alive? Or can Bayer Leverkusen hit us on the counter-attack now? That is where the move breaks down. And not much has happened in the first half other than the early scares. But coming towards the end of the first half now, and we're still on the attack. Bowen plays it across. Can he get the ball in? Ball's whipped in. Isak went up for the header. We're trying to keep it alive. Going into added on time. He's blown for half time just as he run through on goal there, the Kettle there. And it's a strange time for the referee to blow for half time. But it is 0-0 at the minute, and once again we're struggling to find a breakthrough in these Europa League games. And maybe the chopping and changing is a bit too much for all this. But yeah, it's 0-0 at the break, and we're looking to make it go in the second half. So a bit of a strange one at the start. Before the start of this game, we had an offer come in. Newcastle offered a bit of money and Lewis Miley for Szoboszlai, but with Szoboszlai being our captain, and he's been in great form so far this season, there was absolutely no way we were going to sell him. But we are getting, there's a chance there. Really, he was under pressure, but he should have scored. But the ball went wide. But early chance for us in the second half. And now it's Bayer on the attack. Can he pass it through here? They've got a chance if they can pick the ball through. He's played it in, and there's the goal. And once again, we find ourselves behind. And it's that man, Patrick Schick, with a goal. We don't do ourselves any favours. The defence is all at sea. Kanate was nowhere to be seen. Terrible defending from him. And with the January transfer window coming up, and the fact that he's left in real life, we will be looking to move Konate on. We haven't really got anyone to cover him at the minute, so we'll be looking to replace him in the January transfer window. But for now, we've got to stick with him, and he's sort of cost us a goal there. And Leverkusen are on the attack again. Soon after going 1-0 up. Can they go 2-0 up? They have gone 2-0 up. And it's getting worse for us here. And it is not the sort of result we want going into one game left in the Europa League. If we lose this game, it looks like the going straight into the round of 16 will be, that will be finished. It will be a playoff game. But there's still time in this second half. It's going to be tough. It's 2-0 to Bayer Leverkusen, and Iriola really needs to sort this out in the Europa League. In the league, we're going along nicely, but we're just struggling to find momentum in this Europa League campaign, and it's one we really want to win. Can we pull one back here? It's falling back out to him, and the ball is just not going in for us today. And with the game drawing to an end now, it looks like we're going to suffer defeat here in Leverkusen. Can they pile on the more misery? But they haven't. And Bowen can break here. I fear anything now will be a consolation. But Bowen's going all the way here, and he's put it over the bar. And I think that will be that in terms of this game. It was a great run from Bowen. He just couldn't keep the shot down. It wasn't a million miles over, but it was too far out. And the ball went over the bar. And I think this will be the last of the action of this game. And it looks like a 2-0 loss for us. As I say, anything now will be a consolation, but it looks like we're not even going to be able to get on the score sheet. And that is the final whistle. So that is disappointment in the Europa League. And as I said at the start of the episode, we did have some technical issues with episode 9, and one of the main stories to come out of episode 9 was the fact that we got beat in the third round of the FA Cup away at Tottenham Hotspur, 7-6 on penalties. Very disappointed by that. In the third round, straight out of the FA Cup. We drew 0-0 with Newcastle in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup in that episode. But it's very up and down the form in our cup competitions at the minute, and we leave Leverkusen losing 2-0. And there seems to have been a problem with the getting to Brighton today, so the team's going to have to be changed around a bit. I think we'll replace Bowen for Chiesa. Yeah, we'll go with Chiesa. Should I bring anyone else in? I don't think so. Maybe just the one change might be enough to combat the travel problems that we've had. And that's not good. We've lost 2-0 in the league. Maybe I should have made some more changes because of the travel issues. And that is a shock there. The job security has been downgraded, and it can only be because of the recent form. But yeah, coming up to January, we're starting to sort of make deals for the younger players who are not really going to feature so much in this campaign. And the first one before January is Luis Comas going out on loan to West Ham until the end of the season. So when the window opens, he will be joining till the end of the season. And as you can see there, we're 15th in the Europa League. It looks like we've already gone through, but it doesn't look like we're going to make the automatic qualifiers here. We're 3 points off, but there's so many teams above us with more points that it's going to be a very tough ask, and we're going to need a lot of stuff to go our way in the Europa League in this game today, where it's another tough game away at Fixtures. I'm pretty sure most of the teams that we've played in this in this campaign so far have sort of been regular Champions League teams. So the level in the Europa League this season is absolutely massive. I mean, it's going to be a tough one, and it's looking like we're going to have to qualify to get into the round of 16. But all we can do today is try and get the win against Besiktas, and hopefully we can make it through. But as I said, there's so many teams above us with a better points, better goal difference, who can easily get in above Iriola's Liverpool to make it into the automatic qualifiers. But we start here and we want the win, and I feel like this is a game we need to be winning, really, just to get a bit of momentum going in this cup. As mentioned in the Bayer Leverkusen game, we have struggled to get some momentum. We've now noticed that we've lost the last league game against Brighton as well, so we need to get some sort of result on the board today, otherwise morale might slip very quickly and we could find ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation coming towards the midway point of the season. Well, we're at the midway point of the season now, really, or just over, and we're going well in the league. The loss against Brighton doesn't help at all. The table will be shown at the end of the episode, obviously, but it's here in the Europa League where we've really struggled to get a run of wins together, and we're sort of we started the tournament as clear favourites, really, Liverpool. And if we want to win this Europa League, we're going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of it, by going all the way through. And a half chance there for Chiesa, a weak header, and not much has really gone on in this first half. The game's been very sort of in the middle of the park. No one able to create any good chances. As you can see there, Isak has had 5 touches of the ball, nowhere near, none of them in the Besiktas penalty area. So no wonder at this half-time break here in Istanbul, it's 0-0.
And now we're back, Badu.
Hopefully now, second half, we can turn it round. I mean, if we draw this 0-0, we'll still be going through. We have to, sort of like a round of 32 game, but it's a playoff to make the round of 16. And we're really struggling to get through Besiktas. It's not looking good. The team has been rotated quite a lot for the second team in this competition, and they've not really been able to gel as much as Iriola would have wanted them to. But Isak's got an opportunity here, and that settles some nerves. 10 minutes into the second half, Isak gets the goal, puts us 1-0 up against Besiktas. And as I said, that's all we can do. All we can do is get the win and hope that fate is on our side to put us straight through to the round of 16. And we've done that there with Isak grabbing a goal. A lovely finish into the far corner, 1-0 to Liverpool. And now we need to see this game out. Hopefully we can get another goal just to give us a bit of daylight. And the ball's played across. Oh, it's off the post by Gakpo. It's a very powerful header. He couldn't get the direction on it though, and it come off the post and out for a goal kick. And the game's winding down now. The last game of the Europa League phase, and we're coming up into the 90th minute. Besiktas looking to grab an equaliser, but we managed to turn away with Baena here. What can Baena do? Plays it into Ekitike. What can Ekitike do? He's got to score. He has scored. 2-0. Game over. And it's not going to be enough, I don't think, to get us into the round of 16. So it does look like we'll have to have a playoff game. But after a 2-0 win away from home, with Ekitike with a second goal there. Pretty much last kick of the game this. So I can't see there being much more action after the goal. But we're 2-0 up here. It's looking like we're going to be taking the 3 points back to Liverpool. And hopefully we can now build on this and try and compete for this trophy. It'd be quite a statement if we could. I mean, we are mixing the second team players with some of the first team players once we're getting further into this competition. But this is something Iriola's desperate to win. European trophies are not to be sniffed at. And if we can get one in the Europa League, it would be lovely. And as I said, all we had to do today was get a win and see what happens. We've kept our side of the bargain. 2-0 away from home at Besiktas. It's a good, solid result. The game wasn't fantastic. And we miss out on the automatic promotion into the round of 16. We finish in 11th place, which is disappointing. 2 German teams go through, first and second. Going down, there's some teams there that you wouldn't expect to be automatically promoted, like Sociedad and Anderlecht and Copenhagen, but they've all gone through. Ajax, Lyon, Liverpool, Lask, AC Milan, Crystal Palace, Ferencváros, Dynamo Kiev, Brighton, Lens, Como, Betis, Genk, Olympiacos, FCSB, and the team that we've just played, Besiktas, make up the playoff 2-legged ties. And these are the teams that have exited the competition, and there's not really any shocks there. Yeah, Arsenal have now come in for Szoboszlai, but we are not going to be selling him. And this is a player that we want to bring in at left back, Alejandro Balde. And we haven't got the money to go for him in January, really. And Manchester United want him, and that's not good. So we could be missing out on one of our top targets. So hopefully we need to do something in January, because Konate, we need to replace Konate as well. So we may be missing out on some targets. But Isak is back at Newcastle. And with the last game of this episode, we go away to Newcastle in the league. We lost our last league game against Brighton. In episode 9, the episode that was we had technical issues with, we drew 0-0 with them in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final away from home. No, actually, it was at Anfield. Sorry, the first leg was at Anfield, 0-0. So in the next episode, we'll have the second leg of the Carabao Cup. But here we are, back in Newcastle in the league, looking for the 3 points, and Szoboszlai gives us a lead in the 22nd minute. And again, we settle some nerves. But yeah, guys, this if you could go over to my TikTok page at Last Minute Screamer, like and subscribe on the content, comment if you will. Let's get this series all about you guys. We're coming up to January now, so the transfer window will be open soon, and we do want to make some signings. So get involved at Last Minute Screamer, and also with episode 9, you can see the results that we had in the league. As I mentioned earlier, we did go out of the FA Cup in the 3rd round. So the Carabao Cup that we drew 0-0 with Newcastle in the first leg of has come quite important, because we want to win as much as we can. And that's a good save. This 1-0 in the 34th minute. It's Joe Linton. And we're 1-0. It's back on level terms. Tough place to go, St James's Park. We've had the lead that we've got the 1-0 lead in the 22nd minute. Karnazeki couldn't palm that out to safety. He's palmed it back to Joe Linton, who's hit it on the volley first time. And he's guided it into the back of the net. And we started this episode with a 2-1 win at home to Brentford. But in the last league game, we lost against Brighton, and here we find ourselves just before half-time, level with Newcastle. But we've got a chance, and he should have scored. It's straight at the keeper, but we should be going into this half-time break in the lead. And that is the last action of the first half. There's been a few chances in this game so far. Chances for both teams as well. But really, we've had the more clear-cut chances. We find ourselves level at the break. So Bosley put us ahead. Joe Linton's equalised. And we need to get back to winning ways. We can't be slipping down this table now after being top in the previous episodes. The competition for the title is going to be fierce this year. You've got Arsenal, you've got Chelsea, and you've got Man City who are all fighting for this league title as well. We're one of the teams fighting, but at the minute, we're looking at 2 games without a win, unless we can find something here at St James's Park. And Lewis Hall goes into the book there for his challenge. Going back to the Balde thing at the start of this episode, he was someone that I was sort of looking to bring in, but we didn't have the money to get him. If he does go Manchester United, I do think Lewis Hall would be a good fit for this Liverpool team. So let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Should I go for Lewis Hall in January, or even at the end of the season into the new season? There's a feeble shot. But yeah, Lewis Hall. Drop a comment, guys. Go over onto my TikTok page as well at Last Minute Screamer, and let us know what you think. Should Lewis Hall join Liverpool in January or in the summer? Get involved, and we'll make this all about you. 56 minutes in here. Newcastle with the opportunity. Good strike, good save. Probably could have caught it. Pushed away.
Well, don't forget we have the decisive,
and we're struggling to get through. As you can see, they're up in the left-hand corner. The next fixture is against Newcastle again in the Carabao Cup semi-final. 0-0 in the first leg, 1-1 here. So you can see it's going to be a tough game in the Carabao Cup semi-final as well. We're 3/4 of the way through the game now, and it's still 1-1. We've got a chance though. It's Isak. Oh, he's missed. A chance to put one over his old team and silence the people that are booing him. But the keeper stood up and made the save, and Bowen can't create the opportunity. Kanate steps out well, plays it in. Can we grab a goal? Bowen's in here. Can he get it across to Isak? He's got a score here. Oh, he's left it. Bowen, oh, he's offside. What was Bowen thinking though? He's got to shoot there, or he could have gave it early. The ball bounced around, it come off Isak's foot, bounced back to Bowen. The flag was raised and the chance was gone. And that was a chance to go 2-1 up there. But the chances are coming. The long range shot from Wirtz, easily held. But it's looking like we're running out of time to grab the win. 86 minutes into the game. Here's Elanga down the right hand side for Newcastle. What can he do? Puts it across into Gordon. It's in. It's a great header. And Anthony Gordon, 20 goals in 23 games after that one. He is having some season in front of goal. And it looks like we're going to go 2 games without a win. 2 games with no points. This is going to seriously impact our chances for the title, I think. It's a massive blow. Can we grab a last-minute equaliser and save a point? It don't look that way. It looks like we could go 3-1 down here. And the keeper saves, but that is it. 2 defeats on the bounce. The season is heating up now as we're coming up to January. And yes, it's just not looking good. It's not looking good. We'll have a look at the table soon. But that man there with a great header towards the end of the game. He buried his header past Karnazeki. Newcastle get the 2-1 win. He was 1-0 up as well in this game. 3 points dropped. 2 games without a win now. Well, 2 losses even on the bounce, and that is not good news for us. And it drops us to 4th. Now, thank you for watching this episode, guys. It hasn't been the greatest in terms of results. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment at Last Minute Screamer on TikTok. I really appreciate all the support you've been giving so far. So please stay involved, and hopefully in the next few episodes things can only get better for Iriola and Liverpool.